What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today is a statue display update going over a few things that's been updated to the collection and whatnot. So we still do have the Trinity for sale as of the time I'm recording this video. Kind of surprised, honestly, they haven't been sold yet, considering my prices I really believe are very fair considering the current ongoing prices for them. But we are doing some updates to the collection. First thing I've done is I've removed Star Wars and started moving some Jurassic Park stuff. Over here, you'll notice I did the T-Rex and Kong there, got them out of this other garage shelf, and I decided to move Hellboy over here because I have the space, and this does encompass 1/4 scale different types of creatures, and Hellboy obviously being a devil type creature, I feel like he works there. So for now, he's gonna go ahead and go there. I feel like it does fit the overall theme, and this does look better than doing Star Wars, having different creatures and monsters here. So I had found Drake, but some of my UK haters found the guy that was selling it and convinced him not to sell it to me. So Drake is now off the table. Congrats to the haters. They got a win on me. So we're just going to buy probably ECC Gizmo instead. So not a huge deal. It's not, you know, gonna make or break my collection. I'll just get Gizmo, which frankly is a better piece anyways. Could also pick up Medusa if I wanted to, which I think is also a superior bust versus Drake anyways. So Drake is now off the table. But you'll notice that Pennywise half scale is gone out of the collection. I did sell it. However, I only sold the body. I kept the base, specifically for my blue box hyper bust, like so. The base was the absolute best thing about Prime 1 Pennywise. You know, when I compared the outfit and the sculpt to these two over the course of several days, I did come to realize that the only thing the Prime 1 had going for it was the size and the base. When you compare the head sculpt to Blue Box or even ECC, it's very apparent that the paint, the detail, the sculpt, and pretty much everything about it is far inferior than these two. So I decided to part ways. Even the costume I liked better on ECC. But I did keep the base because I feel like it boosts ECC bust to my favorite bust. With this base, I now like it more than Arnold. You know, this was second to Arnold, but the base makes it above Arnold in my opinion. So I'm very happy with how this looks. It's now one of my favorite pieces in my collection. This and Cinemaket Predator. Just an absolute masterpiece. I feel like this is about tied now with Cinemaket as my favorite pieces. So very, very awesome. I did finish my Annabelle display. So a few things I've done here. First, I added this, the Warren's Consultants of Demonology Witchcraft. So I really like that sign. And I have three lights in here, 2 white for Annabelle and the display case, and yellow for that, because I feel like yellow looks better. Gives it more creepy vibe, and I really like how that looks. I did get this little demon card that's part of her display case, and I decided just to do the 1/10 right here. And the Pennywise thing and the 6 Blu-ray set right there. So overall, I'm very happy with how that looks. We've moved Blue and Indoraptor right here, and that looks really good. I like how they display together. Right there, we'll do my other 1/6, the other 1/6 Raptor with the Dilophosaurus. They'll fit very good right there. They won't be cluttered. If they were in the Magi case, I feel they'd probably be too close, and I want to have them semi-spaced apart, sort of like how I did these two. You know, as you can see, I just have his tail going out, which is super fine. Even his tail's slightly behind the glass. But I really like how that looks. We did even put a Jurassic Park poster to help cover some of those wires. So that looks really, really good. Happy with how that turned out. You'll notice I've changed this display slightly by hanging both the wall props there. And I love how that looks. And then Blade, I went ahead and just put the 1/3 right there with the placard in the middle. So that's it for Blade, not doing Drake. I may do Red Sonja over there. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait till I get her. She's either going to go there next to Blade or here in the middle Magi case. Still trying to determine that. As soon as I sell those 3, I'm going to change that to garage shelf. and then I'll throw these two over there. And then I'll probably get Davy Jones to go with Jack. So I'll have 3 busts with 2 1/4, the 2 1/4 in the middle of the 2 busts. And then I'll just display those underneath, and I think that will look really good. Probably even move Arnold over there as well. I've done just 1/10 inside the Maja cases. So, you know, we already got this, but I did move the other 1/10 in here. Like so. So I can see them quite good. 1/10 I feel do fit good in these Maja cases. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep it 1/10 scale inside the Maja cases. The only one I kept was the Black Order because I really love the Black Order. I wanna look at it all the time. I did move the Cave Troll there just now, actually. I'm testing it out. And I do quite like it because I love that Cave Troll. I like seeing it and whatnot. So that'll just give Felbeast a little bit more breathing space, and I can view this much better. Here in the Lord of the Rings hallway, we finally wall mounted all the different busts. So check this out. You got Smaug, Balrog, Felbeast. All wall mounted, a little bit above height level because I feel like, you know, these are better viewed slightly higher up. And they do look really, really cool. And then I decided to go ahead and put Gandalf and Lady Galadriel there with Saruman above, Smeagol. These are a pain in the butt to wall mount, I won't deny that, but they look really cool on the wall. This one just sticks out so much though, it's crazy. But overall it looks really, really good. Here in this room, let's go ahead and show you what we'll be doing. So I'll probably end up doing either the Joker bust or Darkseid and Steppenwolf right here. Still trying to decide that, and I need to see how it will work. In essence, it'll be the Joker bust with the 1/3 ledger, and then of course this mask. So we might do it there, or we may do it right here on this garage shelf. I'm thinking Darkseid and Steppenwolf right there, and then underneath I have a free Maja case to do what I want. Probably just gonna do random movies or whatever. I may consider moving Troy, might just leave it there. All this will be moved to the main room as soon as I sell the Trinity and have space, and I can move the Raptor bus and all that to the middle Maja case. Although the T-Rex, I'm not sure how I'll do that. I might have to do it where Caesar's at, otherwise I don't really have a spot to wall mount that T-Rex bust. But yeah, it'll look good for sure. And then the Dark Knight Rises, check that out. I went ahead and just did it like that. Switched Batman and Bane, so Bane has his own cube with all 3, the life-size prop, the 1/3, like that. And I think that looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that like that. And then underneath is where we're doing Star Wars. I feel like Star Wars fits here better. I think it looks really good. We'll of course put the Vader bust right there. And I even did something with my Kylo Ren mask. I basically propped it up, put a little black base underneath. I think that looks pretty cool. Did Indiana Jones right here, because I needed to put something there, and I needed to move Indiana Jones out of the horish and monster setup. So I feel like that looks pretty good and works good. I always like Indiana Jones in a, you know, smaller garage shelf. Although I think eventually I'll change this to a larger garage shelf. I think that will look good. So right here we'll eventually put either Joker or Darkseid. I'm really thinking Joker bust with the Joker one there, and I was even thinking of changing this garage shelf to this one. It'll obviously be deeper and wider, but it will fit. I've measured it, so I'll most likely do that. I've even considered doing these smaller garage shelves where the TV's at. And then I have some plans as well. Over here, there's a few changes. First is we've moved Wolverine here into this display. I did the bus on each end with the 4 1/4 in the middle, and it looks really good how I did that. So I'm very happy with how I got that to work finally. So Wolverine could be displayed next to Deadpool, you know, with his prop and little bust. And then we went ahead and put Spider-Man here, and I'm real happy with how this turned out. That Spider-Man is a very deep statue, not very tall. That Amazing Spider-Man poster is almost the exact same pose, very similar looking costume as well. And then I put the movie, of course, the COA, but I really am digging how this looks because Spider-Man is both a complement to the Venom bust, and he's going to transition into this, what will be 1/3 scales right here, the Suicide Squad eventually. once I get Batman bust, the Infinity, because I actually did order a Queen's bust, but decided to cancel that in favor of Infinity Studios. The reason I chose Infinity was obviously it's just a more impressive bust. You know, it has better detail. It's the A+ bust where a Queen is just an A. It is a lot more expensive for sure, but I've always found that if I settle for anything less than the best, I always regret it. So why not get the best Batman bust out there? Plus, by doing Infinity Batman, I can then solidify all my busts are basically half body busts, even Queen Studios Wonder Woman, which is same height as Infinity, so it works perfect. So I'll have Infinity Batman, Infinity Superman, Infinity Harley Quinn, and Infinity Joker. The only other thing I might potentially ever consider would be a Darkseid bust. It depends on the price. If Queen charges an arm and a leg, I'll say heck no. But if it's, you know, $2,500, oh sure, I'll take that. Place it next to my Thanos bust. I think that would look really, really sick. But the way I will do this, so it depends on a few things, but the idea would be either Wonder Woman 1/3 or the bust right there. Most likely Wonder Woman bust, Wonder Woman, Superman bust, he'll take about as much as 2 of them. Superman 1/3. Batman bust will be in the corner. Or remove that wall shelf, put that Wonder Woman 1/3 behind her. So Batman bust will be in the corner. He'll be like freaking huge, have his arms sticking out. And then Batman 1/3 where Flash is at, where these 3 are at, is where I'll put Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, and, you know, I'll probably actually have to do Aquaman a little bit between the shelves and then do those 2 with Shazam. If I can't fit Shazam on the shelf, I'll probably just move one of my glass shelves over here and do Shazam right there on a glass shelf next to them, between Darkseid and Steppenwolf, which is where the Raptor bust is at, will go. So we'll figure that out. And then of course I'll have the Harley Quinn bust here, the Joker bust there. I think ultimately this will be the absolute best setup for my DC. Getting those specific busts, I get all the main key characters that I love. You know, the Trinity, Batman and Joker, those are the most important characters for DC for me personally. The only other bust I might consider is a Bale bust, although I don't really want 2 Batman busts. That's a little too much for me. So I think I'll just stick with Affleck, who looks like he might actually be making a return. So we'll see. But I'm aggressively seeking out Batman. I've found him on pre-order for retail, but I'm trying to find it in stock. If I can find it in stock and even just pay a few $100s more, I'd rather do that because I'm an impatient person. So seeking out Batman Infinity, I may have found him. I'm looking between 2 different companies right now, but we will see. I am excited to get Infinity Batman in the collection. I just have to separate these busts from Queen because they're so big they make them look smaller. Only Wonder Woman will look normal next to Loki. So that's why I'm thinking Wonder Woman bust, and then it transitions into the taller stuff, if you know what I mean. So very, very exciting stuff. We do need to get the Trinity sold. I have some potential buyers, but they want like 8 months to pay it, and I need the money now for Batman, and then Superman in a few months, and Queen Wonder Woman in a few months. So I'm really trying to not do an 8-month payment plan. We will see. But overall, the collection is headed in the right direction, which is ultimately a high-end bust next to a high-end 1/3. I think that is the best way to go about it, 100%. So that is what I'm doing. Anyways, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, feel free to do that. One other thing, like I was saying, when I changed that to garage shelf, I was actually thinking of moving those and doing the 1/15 Indominus Rex and the Mosasaurus. You know, especially since the Raptor bust Rotunda will be here, so I'll have Jurassic sort of spread apart like this. And then move those. If this is a garage shelf, I can move the majority of them right here, actually. So I could, you know, definitely fit all of them within this space if it's a garage shelf. The TV would be almost to the ceiling, though, doing a garage shelf. That's the only thing I worry is how I like looking more upwards to the TV, where right now it looks straight forward. So I'll figure it out, though, but we will see. Anyways, folks, let me know your thoughts and comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.